more powers who can ruin your life. Red hair, one stare, and suddenly you're rewatching X-Files every night. Jillian said, trust no man. Kate said, try women instead. She wasn't out, but my heart was in. Rachel with a sword, that was my origin. Ain't it strange how the canon forgot all the tension, all the heat, all the looks? We saw it, we felt it, we paused it, we yelled it. She saved the world, but wrecked our brain. She raised the dead and sparked our flame. She wasn't loud, but she was loud, and now we're saying it proud. That's so Sapphic.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of That's So Sapphic podcast.
I'm Alexi Melvin.
And I'm Jane Postlethwaite. Welcome. We are excited as usual about this week's subject. This was one of the films that was on our list right at the beginning, before this podcast was even conceived. This was in our minds, and it is the iconic film Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. Do they just call it fried green tomatoes?
In the US, I was actually just reading about that. In the US, it's just fried green tomatoes.
I think it's just fried green tomatoes, but I just added the extra bit just in case.
Yeah, well, that is what the book is called. And then I do think in the UK, it's called, they kept the Whistle Stop Cafe part. Not in the US, they cut that right out.
So I kind of been putting off watching it because it's a lot. It's a lot of emotion.
Because you cry all of your body weight in tears every time. Yeah,
you do, and I don't like to cry. I get 3 in a year, if that, as a treat. 3 cries, and this made me cry multiple times, again, for various reasons that we will get into.
Yes.
Not only the plot, but that first little melody, even like thinking about
I just heard it. I just heard it so clearly.
I heard it in my head.
When they're pulling the car out of the mud. Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, we're going back in time to like tragic times.
You don't know I'd forgotten about
Yeah, it's not, but you like, if you've watched it before, you're like, okay, strap in.
Yeah.
But like the ghost train as well. The ghost train went through and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about the ghost train.
Yeah.
Evelyn, Kathy Bates, sat in the car watching it.
She knows. So she hears it immediately.
She does. If you haven't watched it, stop this, go and watch it, come back. If you haven't watched it for a while, remember it's 2 timelines. We've got the modern day, which is what, 80s? I don't know what time.
The time periods for Fried Green Tomatoes are the 30s, so the 1930s. And then it is the mid-80s. It's supposed to be the mid-80s. The movie was in the 90s, but yeah, mid-80s for Kathy Bates.
I love that. And anything with older people in as well, I get mega teary.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so great. Jessica Tandy. Oh my God.
I know, so good. But I feel like that's me. I always befriend old people. Wherever I am, I will befriend old people. Walking my friend's dog in the little town where she lives. I got invited into an old lady's house, ended up staying for like 45 minutes. A woman called Alice, who's like 92 years old. She was like looking at me. I was walking the dog and I went, nice roses. She's like, what? Nice roses? What? Just come in. Old people could be such good murderers. They're like, just come in. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, just come in.
I went into her house. She showed me around. She's like, this is Swarovski crystal lamp. It's worth £22,000.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
So I visited her twice now with the dog. My friend has never seen her, doesn't think she exists.
Well, she might not. I don't want to scare you.
She might not. Yeah. She might be another ghost. But do you come across that in New York much? Like older people?
Oh, people don't talk to each other in New York. No.
Okay. Good.
We don't do
They don't
that. We
invite
don't do
each
that here.
other
No.
into their
No,
house.
absolutely not.
I feel sad as well because, like, this old lady that I befriended, Alice, she was like, "Oh, my friends are dead." I was like, "Oh my God." And I said to you as well, like, after we watched the film that night, I was worrying about dying alone as
Yeah.
an old
Well,
lady.
but I mean, I don't want to get too much into spoilers. Like, she doesn't. She
She
doesn't. She
doesn't.
doesn't. She
No.
doesn't end up alone.
No.
So you have nothing. That was a
Yeah,
really
it's fine.
unnecessary spiral to go on.
Yeah. But I think with social media, like, oh, are we still going to be doing TikTok when we're 80? Probably, yeah.
Probably. Or whatever
Yeah.
version of that exists at that time. Definitely. We'll
It'd be
still be
like a
doing our TikToks.
virtual reality world.
Sure.
Or
It's
maybe
all
they'll
right.
done robots then, and then our soul can go into a robot.
Mm-hmm. I don't
Anyway,
really want
that's
to think
got
about
nothing to
that.
do. Yeah, it's nothing to do
No,
with the film.
no. But yeah, with my only experience of like old people that like I always think about when I watch that film is my great grandmother, who was Irish, like full blooded Irish,
Mm.
and she was so possessive of me as a kid. Like when I would go visit her when I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, she would yell at the other old women to get away from me. But
In
like
the
it
home.
was in the home. In
Mm.
the home, she would yell at everybody to get away from me because I'm hers. But yeah, but I did love. I liked going. I loved the like cute old people, even though she
Yeah.
would just berate all of them.
I love that. So yeah, I love Kathy Bates befriending the old lady in the home. I think that's really sweet. And then that leads into the old lady telling the story of like Whistle Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get the flashback
Yeah,
with the music. And
it's a good
yeah,
score.
we see little Idgie as a little girl. She
Already
doesn't want to
so
wear a
gay,
dress.
so
So
gay.
gay.
I
So
resonate
gay.
with Iggy. I resonate with Iggy because she is gay from birth. Clearly, she just
Yeah.
came out of the womb gay.
She's wearing a dress, her knees are all scuffed up, and
Mm-hmm.
then she beats the crap out of her brother, and then they just put her in a really nice suit. She's
Mm-hmm.
comfortable.
Yeah,
I wish suits had been around when I was little. I mean, they were around, but for
yeah.
boys.
Like, where did they find that suit for her so quickly? Like, maybe it's one of her brothers or something.
Maybe
I
it's
don't
on the
know.
brothers because they kind of put a belt around the middle
Yeah,
to try and like look like it was put together. But it fit her really well. It looked really
yeah,
nice.
yeah. I wish. I wish. I mean, that was in the 30s. I wish I had that kind of like self awareness back then because I would have felt so
Exactly.
much better in the suit when I was that age.
And then we get introduced to Ruth,
Mm-hmm.
who is obsessed with Buddy. Or Buddy is obsessed with Ruth,
Yeah, she
her
kind of
older
tolerates
brother.
him. Yeah,
They have a little kiss under the umbrella. I was like, oh, okay.
they do. It's
But you
fine.
can tell straight away that Idgie is in love with Ruth.
She's jelly. Yeah,
She's with Buddy and like holding Ruth, like sharing Ruth because they're just.
yeah. That part kind of bothers me a bit. I'm like, hmm. But yeah, I mean, they were young. They didn't, Ruth didn't know at the time that she was gay.
I love that. And we talk as well about Mary Louise Parker, who played Ruth.
Hmm.
She was in. Did you ever watch Weeds?
Absolutely. I loved
It
Weeds.
was
I've seen everything.
such a
Yeah.
great show.
Yeah.
It was. I'm gonna argue it was kind of. It was basically Breaking Bad, but
It was
like a
before Breaking Bad.
suburban. It was way before, but then Breaking Bad got this massive publicity. But Weeds is
Yeah.
the original,
Mm-hmm.
mum pushed to the limits, needs an income, goes down a
Mm-hmm.
path, selling drugs. It gets way out of hand.
Yeah.
I don't think that got enough praise, especially in the
I mean,
UK. People didn't really see it.
yeah, I remember, I mean, I watched it in real time when I would wait for
Mm.
the episodes to come out on Showtime. I think it was on Showtime. I loved it. It got a little off the rails, maybe like the last couple of seasons, but I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy from from jump, but it was just like, it just got more and more like, holy shit. But yeah, I mean, I think it got pretty good hype in the US. And like obviously it wouldn't work now because like pot is legal most places. So it wouldn't hit the same. But oh my God, I loved her. And she was one of my friends she played Celia. She was so good in it. And like I always wanted them to be a thing because they had this sort of like tension. They were kind of like enemies to friends to enemies again, but they were so good. So Elizabeth Perkins and then Mary Louise Parker, I wanted them to be gay together so bad. And then Mary Louise Parker would hold her drinks like this. Did you notice that?
I can't remember, but that's definitely something she would do.
Whatever she was Diet Coke, iced coffee. That was pretty much it. She would drink Diet Coke or iced coffee, and it was always this. And I was like, I clocked it as gay. I was like, it
is totally gay.
That's something. Yeah, even back then, like early 2000s, I was like, I do that. So, yeah.
I illegally streamed Weeds. There used to be a website nearly whenever it came out. When it was like in my 20s that I did Dexter as well because that hadn't come out over here. So I streamed and you had to wait ages for it to like download and then or you watched it through like a really dodgy website.
Yeah.
And I never knew, like the final one of Weeds, they leave it on a cliffhanger, don't they? Where she's like pregnant with the gangster boss's baby. And I was like, I never knew whether they carried that on.
Was that the last episode you saw?
Did she have the baby?
Yeah. There's like a couple more seasons after that. You need to catch up.
Did she kill him? Did she kill him in the swimming pool? What memory am I unlocking?
You need to go back and rewatch.
Oh, God. I haven't got the time.
No.
Can you just tell me?
No, she doesn't kill anybody in the swimming pool. Her son does.
Oh, son does. That's right.
But it's not the guy. It's not the guy he kills. It's like this like woman who's kind of like his boss, like the guy's boss kind of a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot you missed. Okay, I'll catch you up later. I'll catch you up.
Okay, we'll do that. I think I saw the box set in a charity shop. I should keep an eye out for that again. I was like, maybe I should go back into that. Have I got 3 months of non-stop TV time? Remember Breaking Bad? We did the whole, all of Breaking Bad in like a month and a half. It was all we did for like, work, Breaking Bad to just get to the end. Anyway, but yeah, my no pressure. My notes are like crinkled because I was crying into them watching Fried Green Tomatoes. I was like rubbing off the tears.
That's so gay. I love that so much.
It's so gay.
It was also. Go ahead.
Go on.
I was going to say it's also pretty gay that we tandem watched it while we were texting each other.
We did. It could have been even gayer if we'd like FaceTimed throughout, but
we could have. Like we just didn't. We wanted to like save that for
Yeah, we did the thing of like, are you ready? Go.
And go.
And then
now I have to pee.
Yeah. Now can you just pause it because I have to pee? Yeah, I think I lagged a bit because I accidentally got sucked into something on Instagram and I was like, shit.
Oh, how dare.
I know, I was only about 20 seconds behind you, I think.
Still.
A spoiler alert, Buddy dies. Very traumatic.
What? I know.
Yeah, he died. And that's kind of like the catalyst for Iggy moving into the forest with all the drunks and card players and ladies of the night, which looked really fun actually.
It looked it looks like a good time as opposed to like the alternatives.
And we get that kind of like forward jump in time where Ruth and Iggy meet again and they're women and the vibe.
Right.
Iggy's outfits as well. Oh my God. Every single one of our outfits I would wear. You would definitely wear them.
I would. I do wear them. I feel like that's basically my wardrobe.
It's you.
It's me. She, especially after she gets her hair cut to like here, it goes through a point where, she's like still kind of young with the long hair that looks like yours used to, before you got yours cut just yesterday. She has the long hair and she's still a little bit like unruly. She's still like a little bit, and like Ruth is trying to tame her in a way. And it's like, ooh, what's happening here? But then, you know, there's the scene where they're sitting by the lake on Ruth's birthday. And
so it kind of,
yeah.
Ruth comes back to visit and she's going to look after the kids at church, school or whatever. So her mum's like, oh, we'll use this as a way of getting Idgie back.
Yeah.
Back in the family and back. But what happens is Ruth gets swayed into this other world that she's never experienced. They get on the train, don't they, first, I think. And that's when there's like a
she
shift.
lures her. Yeah.
Loads on the train and they throw food for like homeless people. And then Idgie twists her ankle, so Ruth makes her, helps her, but makes her walk 2 miles back. And then on the birthday, like Ruth has the time of her life. She's trying alcohol. She's playing rounders, baseball, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they're swimming in a lake. But that lake scene is so charged.
It really is, yeah. I mean, she kisses her on the cheek.
Yeah.
And she's talking about, gay panic. And she's talking about how she's going to get married to the guy. And Idgie's like, the fuck? Like, she's visibly devastated. I mean,
they've had such a good day. And then that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they've had such a good, probably couple months, right? And then she's like, by the way, I'm marrying a dude. And she's like, what? So, yeah. And then after that is when Idgie gets the haircut, which I think is very significant because she's like, I'm going to get even gayer. And I know she's marrying this disgusting guy, but I'm going to lure her with my hot lesbian haircut.
And what happens before the birthday is the one scene
that this is the scene we need to isolate. Yeah. I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna give this to you because this was your actual proper awakening scene, right?
Yes. It stirred things within me. So the film came out in 1991, so I would have been 9, 10. So I can't remember where things kind of went to VHS. They didn't really go in the cinema too long, did they? And then they went VHS and then on to TV. So I'm trying to figure out whether it'd be like 2 years after that. Regardless, I could have been 12, 13, but I felt like I was younger. And I was at my nana and granddad's and watching the TV in the back room by myself for some reason, watching this film, which I don't think I should have been watching at that age.
Really? And there's nothing crazy in it.
It's just very heavy, isn't it? Yeah. And the bee scene comes and Idgie goes to the tree where the honeycomb is and all the bees and puts her hand in and gets the honey, puts it in the jar, and Ruth's like, gay panicking. And I remember thinking, oh my God, this feels weird inside and I want a best friend like that. I want a best friend who would do that for me.
Totally.
It kind of like stirred something. So when I was watching it the other night, I was like crying, going, the little girl in me is so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I've come out and that finally makes sense.
Right. Yeah. It was a good scene. And it's true. Like, you see on Ruth's face, she's like, nobody's ever done that for her before. Something so like brave and like knight in shining armor kind of vibes, but it's a woman. And yeah, absolutely. I felt the same.
A woman doing quite a masculine thing. Being so
I mean, I don't even know. Yeah. I don't even know that men would have done that. No. It's like just massive simp. behavior.
And then she like does a thing that you notice when you're older with the pot. She puts her two fingers in. And then
We
like
notice
gives it to
now.
Ruth. We notice now. And then Ruth's like, ugh. There's so many like subtext to so many scenes.
Yeah. Did you know that Mary Stuart Masterson did her own stunts with the bees?
I mean, she had to because it was in real time.
No,
Isn't that
actually,
mad?
there was going to be a stunt double who was kind
With
of
like the
like,
hand going in.
yeah, the more sort of like involved scenes where you're like actually in it.
Yeah.
And the stunt double backed out because she was afraid, like at the last minute. And so Mary Stuart Masterson had to be like, well, I'm going to hold up
Do it.
production or I'm going to
Yeah.
do this. So she did it.
Yeah. And I think the cameras, because I was looking for cuts as well, I think the camera kind of stays on her the whole time.
And
And
yeah, it
she's kind
can
of in
because there's no
frame.
stunt double. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no, yeah. And she comes away and they're all on her. Me sniffing. Just so emotional. Yeah. I wonder if she did get stung. She might have got stung a couple of times.
Maybe. I mean, they had. I remember watching because this is how ridiculous I am. I had the DVD obviously, and they had the extra features of like the behind the scenes featurette. So I watched it. So they had this sort of like device that like puffed air that kind of like got
the
the
smoke.
bees
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
I'm a bit
so
sleepy.
Yeah. So I don't know. She probably got stung. She had to have. But yeah, I wonder if Mary Louise Parker was gay panicking in real time. She had to have been. Like that was real,
That was real. Her like watching. I do have the DVD. I own it on Amazon as well. Not to brag, but I do have the
Me too.
DVD, so it's probably on there. I should look.
I watched it all the time. That was little gay me watching the behind the scenes featurette on the DVD all of the time.
If I'd had that, if DVDs had been invented when I was that age, I would have totally been doing that.
Yeah.
And that's when she says as well, I got it just for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a little wording, like this is for you.
Yeah.
And
then,
oh my God.
And that, don't be mad at me, Ruth. I'm not mad at you. That's so good.
If you had the same feeling about the beach armor scene, please can you leave us a comment wherever you're watching this? Because I wonder what it is because they say like you are born gay. So you have that instinct within you, but I'm like, what is it about that scene? I wonder. That just
I think it's exactly how you described it.
Just like someone doing something gallantly and bravely.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen so many films of like, coming of age films where it's a boy and a girl who are, teens, early 20s, like whatever, sort of like realizing that it's a first love thing, So like seeing that translated to two women, because that's clearly what it was, like it was, it hit that way because like, I think we, as baby lesbians are like, oh, like we got so bored of seeing the boy and the girl stories. And it was, her doing something that is traditionally very like leading man, boy, whatever.
Yeah. And then my head is, I want a best friend like that. I want to be best friends with a girl. So I probably talked about this previous podcast where I'd have like really intense best friends. And then if they got another best friend or if they got a boyfriend, I'd be like devastated.
Yeah.
I think there was one girl who was kind of my best friend, and then she started hanging out with someone else who had a horse. And I remember writing a letter to her.
Oh.
So dramatic and being like, I know I can't buy you with horses. I know I'm not beep. I know I can't buy you with horses, but I want to be your best friend.
Oh no.
So dramatic.
That's a lot of drama. Yeah. I can't buy you with horses.
I'm sorry, I can't buy you with horses.
Honestly,
Oh,
fuck that horse
God.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually saw her yesterday. She's now a
Did
grandma.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She
Wow.
had a lot of children very young, and now she's a grandma, and she has her own little business selling jacket potatoes, baked potatoes. So she's doing well. Vicky,
Good
if you're
for her.
listening,
Wow.
hey. I'm sure she doesn't remember.
She
Married,
will
happy.
now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And then as well, we get to the other big scene, because you told me about this scene, saying that it was meant to be like their sex scene.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we're fast forwarding a bit. Now we're like,
Yeah.
she's got the haircut. She goes to save Ruth. There's that
Yeah, she
happens
saves Ruth.
first.
Oh god, I missed that out
She
completely. Just wanted to get
it's
to the big.
literally I know. Hold on,
Yeah.
hold your horses.
Hold on, everyone.
It's the U-hauling scene essentially. There's a full thing where, Idgie goes to like check on Ruth, and she's clearly, it's like a domestic violence situation, and Idgie's like, wait, hold on, and Ruth's like, don't, just go. And she's, so she leaves in her spectacular vest. And then she gets a letter from Ruth that says, it's like a Bible verse. It's like in code.
Code. Gay code.
It's in code. It's in gay code, essentially saying like, let's U-Haul. So she goes to get her, and she like saves her from the man.
Horrible, disgusting man who pushes her down the stairs when she's pregnant.
Yes. Yeah.
And
but she gets her out of there.
Yeah. Big George is there as well. He helps. Yep. Love Big George.
He's the best. He doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, she gets her, and then they, decide to do the cafe together, which is also very gay. It's almost like the Bly Manor situation of them having the florist, but they have a cafe.
I like the dad, because the dad, like, the mother at the very beginning of the film is like to the sister, your dad has spent every penny on this wedding. And then the dad has like been to the bank and got them a loan so they can start up their business. But I don't know which character is the dad. I'm like, he's a great dad.
Yeah,
they get a loan. Yeah, their dad gets a loan from the bank so that that they can start the cafe.
Yeah, we love him. We don't even know his name.
We love him.
So,
yeah, wouldn't even be able to pick him out if he was in the film.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and we get the scene in the kitchen.
The love scene, the sex scene.
Yes. Yeah. Which is where Idgie's trying to make fried green tomatoes, and Ruth essentially says, these are shit.
Yep.
So she gets a glass of water in her face, and then Idgie gets a glass of water back, and then it turns to flour and berries, and they are laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
And
they're on the floor.
They're on the floor laughing so hard, which seems really genuine as well. They look like they had a lot of fun.
It was, because it was in one take, so they had one take, so that was like, they did not redo that. That was the love scene, and it was meant to be a love scene. I heard in my featurette, the director talked about how that's how they played it, and that's how it was known to be on set. It was the love scene.
And just for anyone listening or watching, it's not a sex scene. It's just them two having a food fight, but it's very it's not really sensual. It's just funny, because women wouldn't have been allowed to behave like that, and they're just again making their own rules and behaving exactly how they want to.
Yeah.
And the policeman's just like looking at them like, what the hell?
Yeah. It's not sensual, but it is sensory. It's a
Sensory, yeah.
sensory experience where they're touching each other and it's like, exuding joy together and yeah, like breaking rules and
Mm.
like there's something sensual about it. Like,
Mm.
and then they just sort of, tell what's his name?
Can't remember. I don't remember any. I only remember Buddy's name and Big George and Smokey. The only ones I remember the male characters. The police
I'm so good
guy,
at names.
policeman. Yeah, he comes in and is like, "What y'all doing?" And he gets chocolate spread all down his face because they wipe it down his face, which is also
Much
very daring because he is the policeman. He's like the
much deserved because
sheriff.
he interrupted. God damn it.
Yeah, he did interrupt.
It's Grady. But
Grady as well is also the one who wanted to marry Iggy and
he's in
loves
love with her the
Iggy.
whole time.
He's in love with her,
Yes.
even though he's married to it's mentioned, oh, so you should marry blah blah blah, she likes you. And he marries this other girl, but he's in love with Iggy.
Yeah, I
And
love
then
how
everyone else is in go on.
he marries the woman that Iggy is like, you should marry. He's like, okay.
You should
Sure.
marry her.
Whatever you say. It'll make you happy.
And like everyone's in love with Ruth, which comes out at the end as well. Everyone loves them both, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so emotional. Oh, I'm just like tearing up. Oh,
I've just seen it so
too
many
many
times.
cries this year. Too many cries.
You're at your max.
I think because we're getting to the sad bit.
Yeah. Do you have tissues nearby? Do you need to go and
Just wiping on my shirt.
okay,
It's fine.
That's why we're wearing flannels.
So traumatic. Is this why lesbians wear flannels so they can soak up their tears when they think about lesbian storylines?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No. Okay.
Okay.
And we've realized how U-Haul was invented. Iggy and Ruth invented it.
They did through like Bible verses.
Yeah, this is such a lad film.
Yeah.
There's another scene as well. They have the baby, but there's like a photo on the nightstand of them both together, which is a very
this is
intimate thing.
It's after Ruth has the baby, which they name Buddy Jr. And and then it's sort of like slowly, like they built a home together, right? So they like live together, they have the cafe together, and then you see this photo of them that a couple would have, like
on the nightstand.
Like, yeah, exactly.
So they like pans around, it's on the nightstand.
Yeah,
they're shacked up together with a baby.
With a baby.
So gay.
And it's very domestic. Like Iggy always like, here, let me take the baby. It's just like, please, who are you fooling right now?
Yeah, and then we get the night that Ruth's husband disappears.
They're doing like it's essentially drag. Like they're doing like a drag.
They're doing like a drag
thing.
Yeah. Where Iggy's very masculine, and I think it's Grady. He's dressed as a woman.
He is.
Fantastic.
He is.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny as well. He's just on stage.
He's committed to the bit. Yeah, he'll do anything for Iggy.
Yeah. And that's when we get the horribleness of like the KKK coming around and George is whipped and that's all horrible.
Yeah, and of course it's Ruth's husband that's like has the hood on and he's trying to get the baby back.
Well, he comes first, doesn't he? And it's just like a warning, like I'm going to come back for this baby. And then he does come back for it. And that's the mystery. Like we see that he gets knocked over the head, but we don't know who's done it. And then he just disappears. But there's a line I wrote down because I think Ruth is saying something like, I'm going to leave you, or it'd be better for you if I left so you can settle down or something. Is that right?
Yes.
Is it Ruth saying that?
Ruth says, yeah, maybe like I should just go and, you can finally settle down. And I know, would you like to quote the line? Because I can quote the line, but you can quote the line if you want.
I wrote it down. I'm
Go
as
for it.
settled as I ever hope to be.
Yep. And she says it with such intensity, and like she's kind of like takes a step toward her, and she like tucks her hair behind her ear.
She does the ear tuck.
She does the ear tuck with Ruth's hair.
And then
Yep.
there's a scene as well where they're playing cards and they're constantly touching.
Yeah.
Like there's touching going on. And then Iggy puts the hand on the back of her neck, on Ruth's neck. After they've been playing cards and there's something, and then, or it's Ruth puts her hand on the back. One of them puts her hand on the back of the other one's neck as they're walking. She like touches that. And I'm like, oh God, it's okay.
Oh, I think I know the part you're talking about. It's after Buddy Jr. gets his arm cut off by the train, and then they have the funeral for his arm, and then they're like walking, and Ruth's like, I always said there's a separate God for children, and they're just like laughing. And so, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they got their arms all over each other.
They're playing cards, and then they're just like, yeah. I was like, oh gosh. All right, you can talk about the next bit because it's. I've got severe PMT, PMS, whatever you want to call it. I'm in pieces.
You want me to?
Alexi made me watch this
I did.
week.
You can completely blame me for all of it.
And I'm like, during my period, TMI, sorry, in a few days, I am a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Can confirm. Can confirm. So you want me to talk about the devastating bit?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a scene where Ruth is kind of like, and this is before sort of like Buddy Jr. gets his arm cut off. She's kind of like, you killed him, didn't you? And like the look on her face is very much like, she's almost like charged about it. She's like, you killed him. And Iggy's like, no. And so that's kind of like where it's left.
But she says, I'm only going to tell you this
I'm only going to tell you this one time. He's not going to be coming back. Yeah. So we know he's dead, right? Anyway. And then there's the courthouse scene, which is also very important because, they're trying to figure out if they should charge, Iggy with murder, essentially.
And Big George.
And Big George. And they have Ruth on the stand, and I can't remember what the question is or like what he says to make her say this, but she says, she's the best friend I ever had and I love her. And like, she's got, tears in her eyes, and it's just like, friend Ruth. Okay, sure. We're all crying. We're all sobbing. But it's so sweet. And then of course she wins the case, and so they're all celebrating, and that's great.
The vicar saves it, doesn't he? Because he makes up a testimony.
And he swears on not the Bible.
Yeah, Moby Dick.
Moby Dick. On a copy of Moby Dick, which was Ruth's idea, Queen. So, yes. Anyway, so now, fast forward again. Unfortunately, Ruth is very ill, and it just comes on really quickly. Do you want to go away for this part? You can leave.
I need to ring a therapist.
We can talk after it. It's fine. I'll hold the space for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know. So she gets sick, and it's pretty clear that she's gonna die soon. And she's telling Iggy, what she wants for her son, and and Iggy's like, don't talk like that, and but Ruth to the very end has her wits about her, and she's sarcastic and funny, and all the things Ruth has always been. And there's the scene where she actually dies, where Iggy's like looking out the window, and she and Ruth wants a story, one of Iggy's famous stories. So Iggy's telling her the story
Buddy
about
story. Yeah, the
the
beginning.
buddy story about the lake. Yeah, the ducks. Are they ducks?
Geese or ducks, yeah.
Geese? Anyway, so she's looking out the window the whole time, and they actually set up the scene this way because they wanted Mary Stuart Masterson to have a very organic reaction to like feeling that, oh, she's gone. So she was looking out the window the whole time. And then when she turns around and realizes that Ruth is gone, you know, she actually has this very like organic reaction. You can tell it's like very real. I think something like they didn't tell her, or she didn't like, I think she didn't tell the director when she was going to turn around. She didn't tell, like they wanted it to be very kind of like almost improv. So anyway, that's just a little piece of my trivia.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, and then she passes on. She croaks. She kicks the bucket, unfortunately.
Kicks the bucket.
As most lesbian films would end in tragedy.
This is
one
hate
of them.
us.
I know. It's awful.
And then Itchy as well, like, becomes like a father figure to little Buddy Jr.
Yeah, it's very clear that.
Yeah, she's like talking like, you know, how much do you know? Your mum's really ill.
Mm-hmm.
She just,
and she's
like,
clearly
pep talks.
She's the one that gives the pep talk. She's the one that plays catch with him. You know, she's she's daddy. She's 100% daddy. Yeah. So we at least have that, you know, we know that, and we know that that's what Ruth wanted.
I just have on there crying.
It still gets me. It does. Like, I definitely at least tear up at least once or twice every time I watch it, but I've seen it so many times. I can quote it all the way through. Like, so it doesn't
numb to it.
Quite. I'm a little more, perhaps a little more numb to it than you are.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah.
And then Kathy Bates as well. Like, we have to talk about.
We do have
when
to
she like has
a
glow up. Like, she changes her life because of this old lady, and the old lady's telling the story, and it's like really inspiring her to live her life. Yeah. And Kathy Bates's eyes, they like change. She has the most beautiful, like, I think I messaged her, I was like, Kathy Bates's eyes look amazing right now. I was also talking about their skin, Ruth and Itchy's skin. Up until Ruth dies.
You mentioned
the most
their
flawless, natural skin. I'm like, their skin looks so good in this film.
They were in their 20s in a Hollywood film, but yes.
Yeah, they looked amazing.
Well, I love how Kathy Bates, like, she's not, it's not like a Sapphic storyline with Kathy Bates. However, it's empowering. A love story but it's a love story between two women. It's like her and the old lady. She loves her. They love each other. And also it's kind of giving like later in life lesbian without actually being a lesbian, because she's coming into her own and she's like realizing that like men ain't shit, and, you know, like standing up to her useless husband. So it's kind of giving those vibes without actually being, you know, Sapphic.
Yeah, Ninny. She's called the old lady. I loved Ninny's outfits. At one point, she has this cardigan which has like jugs with faces on it, and then the last few scenes, she has birds.
The birds.
Oh my God, this wardrobe is so nice. When Kathy Bates thinks she's dead, and she's like, "No, stop!" They're like peeling off the roses off the wall. I was like crying. Like, I know she's still alive, but this is so emotional.
Yeah, it's a female love story all around.
And what happens is Kathy Bates decides she's gonna turn her spare room into a bedroom for Ninny, because Ninny's companion in the old person's home dies, so Ninny can go home, but she doesn't have a home because Whistle Stop has been kind of demolished, overgrown.
Well, they
So
knocked down her house because it was condemned
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
The chimney was still there.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Which I was like, why didn't they knock down the chimney as well? So yeah, Kathy Bates has to go and find her, and then the old lady. Oh god, I'm gonna cry again. I can't do it. You know.
All right.
Oh.
Dead. Okay.
Anything
She
with
goes.
like old lady. Oh, this is awful.
It's okay. Just relax. Just rest. Sit. Just process. Kathy Bates goes to find her, and she's just sitting there alone on her little suitcase, and it's like so sad. But she finds her. Thank God, because can you imagine if she didn't? And
Yeah, I had to message you like, what if she didn't go after
what
her?
if she didn't? Somebody would have found her. But
Yeah.
so she explains to her what happened, and she says like, you're gonna come live with me now, and like it's gonna be great, yay. So it's all fine. It's all fine.
So fine.
And then they go. What do they go in to Ruth's grave? Yeah, they go to Ruth's grave. Yeah, and then there's oh, now I'm gonna cry. Hold on.
Oh god.
That was unexpected. Okay.
Okay, I think I can.
This part.
Yeah.
This part got me. No, I can do it. I can get through it.
Yeah. Do you want? Yeah.
I can get through it. Yep. Ruth's grave. There's stop. Ruth's grave. There's like is it like fully a jar of honey? I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a jar of honey with a note that says I can't do it.
I don't know why I've got it written down, but I don't know if I can say it.
It says I'll always love you. It says I'll always love you.
Bee charmer. The bee charmer.
Yeah, bee charmer.
And it's just been put there with some flowers.
Right.
It's like
so which then yes, which there's this question that I think is different in the film versus the book, which I need to go back and look at and see if it's either clearer or less clear whether Iggy, you're supposed to believe that Iggy is Ninny or not.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the film, it kind of like leaves it a little ambiguous. But
Kathy Bates kind of is like oh. And
yeah, there's a moment of like,
oh.
There's like a moment of recognition.
Yeah, we might. So does this mean we might see her?
Maybe we'll see her today.
Yeah, maybe we'll see her today.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also wrote down earlier on, how does the old woman know all the details?
Yeah, seriously, she claims that she married Iggy, one of Iggy's brothers, right? That's what she claims. I'm like, okay, girl, okay.
Like, how is she described? She's like, and then they were in the kitchen, and Iggy put the blackberries down her face. Like, how is she telling the story?
She's got some very intimate details. Yeah, exactly.
It's a good job we wore flannel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what flannel's for. Crying lumberjacks. Okay.
Yeah. That's the new name for the podcast. That's our new podcast name. Crying lumberjacks.
So yeah, so it's left, and then I'd googled it before because I always thought it was the old lady. Turns out to be Iggy because they kind of look similar with the dark, like brown eyes. And then I read, oh no, it's not. But then I watched the film again, and I was like, they're implying it is.
Right.
They're implying that she's been telling the story, but she's actually Iggy.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'd like to think it is.
Yeah. I would like to think it is because I don't want to think that Iggy is just out there like a loner again.
No.
Like I want her to be with Kathy Bates, like somebody who actually loves her, and
I mean, they did. What happened to the big house? They inherited the huge house that belonged to a family. They lived in that, didn't they? I wonder if that got knocked down. Anyway, in our minds, let's just say it's still there. Everyone's fine. Ruth's alive. Everything is fine.
Alive. Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot. It's too much. We're not doing a film like this again. I was also crying because I was like, little me is so proud of me. Like, it all makes
I know.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Full circle.
Anyway, after watching that, I had to watch Silence of the Lambs just to balance out. I was like,
It just makes sense.
what's like a
Yeah.
palate cleanser for me after crying for over 2 hours at this film? I'll
Hannibal
watch
Lecter.
Silence. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
watch Silence of the Lambs. That's more me. That's more on brand.
Yeah. I'm the
Oh my
opposite.
God.
I'm like every time I watch something that's dark or scary or gory, I'm like, I need a palate cleanser. Let's watch Fried Green Tomatoes.
Oh no, I'm not watching that for at least 5 years.
I wasn't
I
asking.
can't
It's
do
fine. I
it.
understand. I understand. It's okay.
Might be nice to read the book and see, because in the book they are lesbians, aren't they? Like, it's
Well, I think it's a
said that
little
they're
more.
lesbians.
I don't know. I need to read it again. I need to
Yeah.
we need to read it again and then like come back and highlight the actual wording of like, oh, they said it out loud or not, you know?
Yeah, I think in the book it was like clearer that they're a couple.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what's so funny is I'm remembering this now. I'm pretty sure that my mom knew that I was gay from age like 3. And so I remember at one point, I think I was like, I don't really know what age I was. I must have been like 9 or 10, I think. And she goes, you would really like this film.
Oh.
Fried Green Tomatoes. She was like, I think you would really like this. And I was like, okay, great. I sure did.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
There's enough
But I remember him
film.
making a point. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd like this. There's another like a lesbian film called Tell It to the Bees, but also that looks like it's got a tragic ending, so I haven't gone near it. It's like an English film where a mother and a child move in with somebody who's like a beekeeper, and then they form like a lesbian relationship. And everyone in the village is like, ugh.
I believe I
Have you
watched the important scenes.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beekeepers, forestry, florists and beekeepers seem to be like the lesbian jobs.
I don't know why, but apparently it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything in nature.
I am neither of those things. But I have a live plant. I have one live plant.
One. Oh, I didn't know you had any.
I do. Yeah. I'll show it to you.
As mentioned on the previous podcast.
Yours are plastic.
Everything is plastic. Plastic tree. Yeah. That's a lot. This is more emotional than watching the bloody film. Anyway.
I'm so sorry.
You should be.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
I am ruined for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us wherever you're watching this, Spotify, YouTube, or if you're listening, tell us what you thought. Go to our Instagram. That's the Sapphic Pod. And under the slides, tell us your opinions on this.
Mm-hmm. We also do have to mention that it was Smokey that killed the disgusting man.
Now I'm going to cry about Smokey.
Oh my God. We don't need to talk about him. Like he's a great character. He's in love with Ruth, as they all are, but he caps a motherfucker.
He's like it's like a homeless old man who can't eat his dinner because he's shaking.
Jane.
Yeah. And
we don't need to.
I don't think it's him. I think it's George's mum who actually kills him.
You're so right. No, it's Sipsy. He's the one who comes up. He's the one that comes up and like tries to stand up to him.
Where you going, Miss Ruth's baby?
Yeah. And then it is Sipsy that gets
Big George's mum hits him twice with a cast iron
massive, or is it a shovel? It's something.
I think it's like a frying pan, because the irony is they then cook him. They barbecue him. We forgot to mention that. My question is, did they just feed the barbecued parts to the policeman, or was everyone eating him? Because I feel like it was like 2 barbecues going on. Like the barbecue that
I
people
think it
like
was
real
probably
meat, and
just
then
the.
yeah, they
I
fed
think
him
it was
to the
just the policeman.
policeman. Yeah,
Yeah, Curtis Smoot.
but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
broth looked good. I was like, that broth looks nice.
It always makes me want to have Southern food when I watch that film, which is they did it well because
Yeah,
I always
because
want it.
Big George is there like barbecuing ribs, and and then it turns out that they've killed him and barbecued him,
Yep,
which is what should happen to all men that hurt women.
love it, love it.
Don't want to eat them
Yeah.
though. Blech.
No,
But
only you
yeah.
feed them to the other bad people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And that kind of led into watching Silence of the Lambs when you think about it. Fried green tomatoes, the original Silence of the Lambs.
It was so on. It was on brand. The whole night was just like a theme. I love it.
Yeah, just cannibalism all around.
Yeah.
Oh, smoky.
Mm.
Why am I like this with people? I just feel sorry for them. It's not even a real.
know.
It's not even a real person. It's a character.
It's
Well,
not,
the
but he
actor's
represents.
okay. He's fine.
He's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. He did a great job representing humanity. Like
Yeah.
it's yeah. That's why
Everything about it is so emotional.
we have so much to be grateful for. With this film and how many Sapphics it affected, and like stirred something, as you would say, felt some things happening. I think I think many will agree with you. I know many Sapphics who, one of my friends has a bee tattoo for, bee charmer. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's nice. I'm broken. Well done. Hope everyone watching this and listening is happy. You broke me. Okay? Everyone happy
she
now?
needs some time off. Yeah, she needs to go. It's okay. It's going to be okay.
Okay. Well, that's fried green tomatoes, everyone.
Let us know if we forgot anything. Please don't, though, because Jane will start crying again.
I can cry over all of the characters.
Yeah. I could cry over pretty, like, most of them. Yeah. Except, I guess when Buddy dies at the beginning, it's like most people are, like, wrecked at that. I don't cry at that part.
I'm wrecked at the little girl's reaction.
Yeah.
Idji's reaction to this, who she looks up to, her role model dying as they look on.
As they look on. Yeah, that's horrifying.
As they look on the railway. I mean, he shouldn't have been messing around on the railway anyway. But that scene, because he gets his foot caught in between the train track, where there's like a double track. And I always think of that when I do cross the railway track. Don't stand on it. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Not watching that for a while. Okay, it's the time of episode where we answer your questions, and you've got one for this week.
I do, and this was if you were at our live show, you would know exactly why this question came in. But it says, who would be your dream cast for a Teeth sequel or reboot or whatever? Yeah.
So, to give context, so we did a live That's So Sapphic podcast comedy night, spooky Sapphic comedy night, where we did comedy. I did stand up. We did a little live episode, and we did some ghost stories from the audience. And we were asking for suggestions, weren't we, of like Sapphic horror films. And someone shouted Teeth, and I proceeded to go to our Instagram, and you can see the clip. I proceeded to demonstrate that film. And I'm highly trained, so it's absolutely 100% accurate. enjoy it. And this
I do.
question leaves on. I mean, Teeth is very dark as well. Like I said to you, we kind of laughed at the concept, but it's a very dark. It's kind of like a feminist film, and it's about, taking back power over men in a way.
Yes.
You also mentioned it is a musical, which
It was
did
a
not
musical
know.
here in New York City, and you registering that on your face was amazing when you heard that was in fact a thing, and I was not shitting you. Yeah, I mean, it's dark. There's a level of sort of like campy satire, but not really. Like it's interesting. It's an interesting film / musical.
So who would we cast
Yeah, who would we cast? Like if there was
in a
a
Sapphic
sequel.
one?
Yeah, let's say it's Sapphic, I guess. Like it wouldn't be. I guess the Sapphic version wouldn't be that different because they would still be
She
doing
still
it to
has
men, not
teeth.
women. Still has
Oh.
teeth. It would be interesting to work around.
A lesbian would just be
interesting.
like helping clean the teeth. Do you need me to floss that for you?
Do you need me to? Yeah, like it's. I get a better view down here.
Yeah. Do you feel safe right now?
Yes.
I don't. It'd have to be someone young because the character is young.
Well, I don't know that it would need to be. I mean, it could be somebody a bit older. Why not?
I don't know, really. I kind of see it because it's like a young girl taking back power, isn't it? Like a late teenager, early 20s, maybe.
It is, but it could also be like like a later in life lesbian.
Maybe.
Who's to say?
Who is to say? Trying to think. Who would you have? I can't really think.
I don't know why, but immediately I thought of Sarah Paulson.
Did you?
I was just like, she would fit the vibe so well. I don't know. I just think she would eat that up. Like she would be so, no pun intended. Yeah, she would be great.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'd go for someone younger.
Younger.
It's like a breakout role. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know who she is yet then, if it's a breakout role.
No.
Yeah.
A lesbian actress breakout role. She's been in a few things. This is the role that sets her up for her career. Not me. Me?
You.
Too old for that part.
I don't think it doesn't have to be any certain age, I don't think.
I think it does, because I think it's about puberty and like having sexual feelings and hormones and teenage boys not being able to control themselves and, exploring yourself as a woman.
Right.
And what's going on down there. Because she has her first smear test, pap test. She has her first sexual experience. I think it needs that.
I think it could be a later in life lesbian, but okay, sure.
That could be Teeth 2. We could have Teeth, and then we could have Teeth 2 where she's older.
That's what yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Okay. Then Teeth 4, 5, 6, 7.
Anyway, definitely go and watch the little demonstration recap.
Yeah.
On our Instagram.
But that was a really great night. Thanks to everyone who came out to see us.
Yes.
We got gifts. Got these little gonks, and they just go up there. We had drinks from G-Spot. We had a voice note from Jamie Lee Curtis telling us to have a good time and make good choices.
We did, yes. Yeah, I feel like we should put that up somehow on the Instagram, like the actual recording. Find a way to do that.
I could put it into this episode, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have the ending be Jamie Lee Curtis's greeting.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, and we are going to start putting this podcast. You can watch on Spotify, but we're going to start posting on YouTube as well to give people more options and free options as well, because we know Some of the platforms you have to pay for to avoid ads and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll put it on YouTube, and then you can watch us on your big telly as well. You can watch me cry
It's worth
on your big
it.
telly
Yes,
in
so worth
HD.
it.
But yeah, if you're following on any of the podcast platforms, please follow us, press the follow button. And if you want to leave a nice review, please leave a nice review. You can comment if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on or listening on Spotify as well. That really helps us with analytics. And if you're enjoying the podcast, tell at least 2 of your friends about the podcast.
At least
Keep
2.
spreading the word. At least 2. It'd be worth it.
One of my friends just told me that it is a very bingeable podcast. Like she listened to like 6 in a row, I think.
Yeah. I said to you, if
She's
I
catching up
find
on
a
it.
good podcast, I watch nearly all my podcasts on YouTube now, and I will sit and watch like a few of them. So I think we're on, this might be episode 10. We've had a few technical issues with one of our podcast platforms, who I'm not going to name, who've taken down one of our episodes unjustifiably.
Right.
That's the right word. So I'm having multiple emails to try and get it put back, but it will be on YouTube. Someone said they came to the Manchester show, and Alexi did mention Catherine Zeta-Jones as a Sapphic awakening, so we need to talk about her. And maybe
yes.
could we do an episode on musicians, especially women of rock? Yes, we'd love to do that.
That is a very good idea. Joan Jett,
Yeah.
Melissa Etheridge.
Yeah.
I mean, please, there's a whole history we could go through. And yes, of course, Catherine Zeta-Jones. She was a huge, huge awakening for me when I was in high school. I have many stories that are stories. I have.
Good.
I'll save it. I'll save it.
But yeah, that's good. But yeah, if you want to get in touch as well, you can email us at thatssosapphicpodcast@gmail.com and let us know if you have suggestions or questions. And do follow us on Instagram at That's So Sapphic Pod, because we put pictures and videos on there from our live events, and for each podcast as well, put little slides so you can see what we're talking about. And winter is coming, so we do plan on recording lots of new episodes for you as you hibernate like the Saphics you are through winter. Hibernate,
that,
heated blankets.
Yeah, watching Carol.
Watching Carol repeatedly every day till Christmas. It's Carol
Yeah.
Advent Calendar.
Oh, I need one of those. Oh my God.
The first one, you get gloves, little pair of gloves.
Gloves. Yeah. Gloves.
Second day, you get a Christmas hat, train set, piano, cigarettes.
You were really just pulling these out. Like these are good.
Get in contact with me. I have an idea. Advent calendar. Lighter, red lipstick, small child who's now your daughter, ex-husband, Sarah Paulson, a map,
Sarah Paulson.
an old car,
Sarah Paulson,
hotel room for the night, a recording of you having sex, a court case. Amazing. The last one is a meal.
We'll write them out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the last one is a meal with Kate Blanchett.
Kind.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go and have a lie down and drink some water, because I've got very dehydrated from all the tears.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how are you? Are you feeling okay?
Am I feeling okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Have we ended the episode?
I'm trying to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Continue.
yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna go and hold the space for Jane.
Okay. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. We appreciate you.
Well, hello there, and happy Halloween. Yes, it is me, JLC, the OG, well, not really OG, but kind of semi-OG, Laurie Strode. Halloween is my jam, and my great pleasure and occasionally curse. And I'm glad you're gathering and telling spooky stories. And I don't have to, because you just say my name and then the word Halloween, and then that's spooky enough. So have fun, make good choices, and connect up. And happy Halloween. Bye.
So cool. Why is that so relaxing?
I know, she has the best phone voice.
Yeah.
Ain't it wild how a power suit can ruin your life? Red hair, one stare, and suddenly you're rewatching X-Files every night. Jillian said, trust no man. Kate said, try women instead. She wasn't out, but my heart was in. Rachel with a sword, that was my origin. Ain't it strange how the canon forgot all the tension, all the heat, all the looks? We saw it, we felt it, we paused it, we yelled it. She saved the world, but wrecked our brain. She raised the dead and sparked our flame. She wasn't loud, but she was loud, and now we're saying it proud. That's so Sapphic. Ain't it wild how a power suit can ruin your life? Red hair, one stare, and suddenly you're rewatching X-Files every night. Trust no man. Kate said, try women instead. She wasn't out, but she was loud, and now we're saying